welcome you back to Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. You haven't missed too much just yet. We're still in the first quarter and ready for a kickoff. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The dangerous Hill now to return. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
And here now the offense heading back out there.
And they come in as the 3 seed in this, very likely the last home game of the season for them, even if they win this ball game. But while they would have loved that top spot and the bye that goes with it, they're still in a pretty good position.
Well, they certainly are. And let's face it, every team knows if they want to get to the Super Bowl, they're going to have to earn it. And even if you get the number 1 seed, you know you have to win 2 games against teams. They're going to be riding high after big playoff wins coming at you.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
On second down, here's Kaepernick. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Starling to the leg. Breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Here's 3rd and long. Kaepernick needing a big play to counteract the sack. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. That's caught by Hollister. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 43. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 43. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
He's brought down at the 40.
Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On second down, they'll run with White. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 35. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Give him 3 yards there on the first down pickup. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's White. Trent Murphy, the one to bring him down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And this is caught. It's Edelman. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Good. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
To throw, it's Kaepernick. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
A big loss.
And Oliver.
It's now 2nd.
What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. His throw caught right around the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Really nice gain on the completion. However, still 3rd and goal that they face now. From the gun on 3rd down, Kaepernick. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Demir Bird there to make the grab. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see, great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive, they've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Now this offense ready to head back out there.
They just did manage to sneak into the playoffs as a 6th seed, so it's a tough road ahead. They know that. They would need to win 3 games on the road in January. But, hey, here's the bottom line. There's 18 other teams that wouldn't mind being in this spot right about now.
Yeah, and you had to stick it to them, didn't you? Those 18 who are sitting at home right now. But you're exactly right about that. Your point about how daunting this is well taken because it all depends on their mindset at this point. How do they break it down so they're not looking at this whole big road and saying to themselves, we got no shot. You got to break it down to this game right now. Win this one, then worry about the rest of them after this.
And he'll get this up to about the 40.
Singletary, the ball carrier.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
Singletary, the ball carrier. Taken down.
An extra quarter comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Allen. And that's caught by Beasley. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 45-yard line. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Intended for Cole Beasley.
2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty is going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And Beasley with it over the middle.
Allen.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Patriots' 21-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Allen to throw once more. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
The kick by Bass is good.
And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead.
Patriots 7.
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down the defense.
At their own 31-yard line.
Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw is Kaepernick. And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
The ball carrier.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
For the Patriots.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. He completes it right side to White. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 41-yard line.
First and 10.
Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a first and 10.
Patriots 7.
Now a carry for White. A gain of 3, second down.
The ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 32. New England on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
Michel, the ball carrier.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Julian Edelman. That's good for the Patriots.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Jacob Hollister there to make the grab. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. If you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So here come the Bills out for their second drive. Allen and the Bills now with a first and 10 at their own 28-yard line. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. Cole Beasley, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And that will be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Here's Hill on the return. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Patriots take over. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Kaepernick hit. Fumble. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. Taking it right down Broadway. And this is going to be brought back for a touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
Fielded in the end zone. And Hill will opt for the touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it. And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Going on the ground, it's White. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. Two of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
On second down, it's White. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run. Ball carrier.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
A short gain that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. First down. Here's White. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Matt Milano came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and long. Kaepernick needing a big play to counteract the sack. The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down.
For number 28.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And he'll be taken down at the 18. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And some space here. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. And we'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. You often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Singletary to get the drive started. He'll have a first down past the 40. The 40. He's at the 30. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Touchdown,
Devin Singletary, 74 yards. And the Bills have retaken the lead.
Tyler Bass for the extra point.
They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone, and Hill will opt for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
They'll run on first down. It's White. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41.
He was brought down.
It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Now the Patriots moving quickly, hustling up to the line.
And 2.
Kaepernick looking to throw, 3rd and 2. He finds his target, Fuller. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. As they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved. That's going to set him back 5 yards. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Got a man complete. It's Fuller again. And he'll be down at the 46. Well, they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball.
He's got daylight. The 20, 10, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, 70 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call.
but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
And Hill will opt for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Now this offense about ready to take over again. So they won their division and earned the right to play at home in the first round of the playoffs, but this one is not going to script so far.
Nowhere did they have the thought process that they'd be down double digits. But the good thing is it's the first half. You and I know, I mean, you've been with me long enough now. Hang with the game plan. Stay the course for a while. Don't panic and change up things. Keep grinding. Long way to go in this ball.
That was my question to you. You don't throw everything away at this point. Stay on course.
Stay on course. Obviously, you want to eliminate the things that have caused you to be down double digits. But at the same time, you're not getting it all back in one play. Keep going. The game plan was put in there for a reason. He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Cyrus Jones picks it, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely, and from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Jacob Hollister as the first half is winding down, and the Patriots have cut it back within a score.
That was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is down to a field goal.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. So we're at halftime. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
31. Patriots 28.
Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the 2nd half of this AFC Wildcard game. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
But you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should
change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all the
Pets are going to get there. Down he goes.
The quarterback is.
That's be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
47-yard punt, a return of 4. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run by White. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
Tulele on the tackle.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
They stay on the ground with White. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
7.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced a 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced a dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
He's going to go deep for Beasley. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, struggles continue. Open targets, and he keeps missing them, pressing way too much. He may have a big arm, but until he learns how to harness it and have some touch, he's going to continue to struggle.
Watch out for Hill on the return. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. Kaepernick now on 1st down. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 1st down, White. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down. Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Into the red zone now. Kaepernick. That's complete right around the 8. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2.
They'll run with White. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
I haven't been a defensive coordinator yet that thinks 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for an offense, partner.
Nice job. Hold him to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on first down. On 3rd and short, going with their tight end. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots have retaken the lead.
This is similar to baseball where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
Is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
31.
Kick it away after the touchdown.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Buffalo set to get the football back here.
And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. On first down, they stick with Singletary. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now Allen. On the screen pass. That's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. They keep it on the ground. White again. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
And down back at the 34-yard line.
Kaepernick now to throw. The pass complete. It's Bird. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down.
38-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's White. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
The ball carrier.
Up to make the play defensively, Tre'Davious White.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a first down. On first down, it's White working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Kaepernick. Wide open, Julian Edelman. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
First and goal at the 6-yard line. That's the end of the third quarter.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Brought down at the 4-yard.
They went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines, as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Defense didn't budge on third down. Now what are we going to see on fourth?
We're soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
It's an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Allen and the Bills now with a first and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And a quick throw here that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. It's a good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's a second and 2 now from the 33. Singletary here running out of the gun. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Adrian Phillips on the stop.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Allen's throw is complete, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. On play action, Allen. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
A loss of 8 yards.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
They dialed up the screen pass on third down, and for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
He gets it to Brown, complete.
before they're inside the 25.
A gain of 12.
A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Stephon Diggs. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
At the 24. They'll go again on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Allen. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him. They'll start the drive with a give to White. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
2nd and 9.
At the run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Opting to run again here with White.
James White, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Matt Milano.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down.
7.
To throw, Kaepernick. Fuller brings it in over the middle. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. They'll run on 1st down. White. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line.
Down at the 31.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. White. And he'll be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 23. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down at about the length of the football. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is White on the screen. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. Throw caught here by Bird.
Kaepernick.
That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
A gain of 8.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
A 29-yard attempt.
Rohrwasser's kick is good.
And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10.
41. Bills, 31.
So his second field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the fourth quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
Now after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away.
Taken in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now. Down by 10. A minute 53 remaining. It's certainly a tough situation on the road, needing 2 scores to stay alive in the playoffs as they come up 1st and 10. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Allen. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
A gain of 14.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. He's going to let it flop, and that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34. Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
Doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
Dawson Knox, incomplete.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Back to throw, Allen. And his throw is incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. And able to find John Brown. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 14. Allen finding Brown for a Bills 1st down. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
Touchdown.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And the Patriots are going to recover, and that should just about assure victory. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's White. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. On 3rd down, a run from White. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. It's a pickup of 5, and that should just about wrap this one up.
At the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. The Patriots, as they so often do, moving on to the playoffs as we say so long, everybody. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots winners here at home as we say so long.